Help me reach 500 subscribers. Tap the like button and share your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. Thank you. My name's Caleb. I'm 35, an Ohio guy through and through. I always believed love was something you guarded, even when it weighed heavy on your shoulders. I'd been with Marissa for 6 years. She was brilliant, sharp-edged, and walked into every room like she controlled the lighting. I loved her hard, probably harder than was healthy. Maybe that was mistake number one. Things don't shatter in a single moment. They slip apart piece by piece. It started with small things. Her smirking when I talked about my day. Her brushing me off when I asked if she wanted to spend time together. The endless, I'm tired, excuses while she spent hours smiling at a phone that didn't belong to me. But I told myself relationships move in phases. You don't leave the person you love just because there's turbulence. I didn't realize I was the only one still holding the controls. Everything cracked on a Tuesday night, a thin, cold evening where the world feels quiet enough to hear your own heartbeat. I'd cooked dinner. Simple stuff. Pasta, garlic bread, a peace offering, a chance to reconnect. She didn't even shrug off her coat. She stood in the doorway, tension coiled tight around her. "We need to talk," she said, arms folded, eyes far away. "About what?" I asked. "About you," she sighed. "About this clinginess, this need for attention. It's draining." The word clinginess hit like a punch. "I'm not trying to cling," I said softly. "I'm trying to understand us." She rolled her eyes. There it is. Always emotional. Always needing reassurance. For once, just be a man and stop begging. Her words didn't just sting. They hollowed something out inside me. I didn't shout. I didn't crumble. I just stopped. "If that's what you want," I said calmly, "I'll stop." She blinked, thrown off by my steadiness. "Good," she muttered, grabbing her keys. "I'm going out with Elena. Don't wait up." The door shut, but the silence she left behind felt louder than her voice ever had. That night something shifted, not from anger, but from clarity. You can only bruise your own heart by clinging to someone who doesn't care if they're hurting you. The next morning, I didn't text her. Didn't ask how she slept. Didn't check if she got to work. Silence is quiet until you stop feeling it. Around noon, she texted me, "Marissa, you okay?" I looked at the notification for a moment, then locked my phone. That evening she walked in expecting the same man she could nudge aside with a sigh. But instead of hovering around her mood, I was on the couch, reading, peaceful. "You didn't text me all day," she said. "You told me to stop begging." I replied, "So I'm giving you what you asked for." Her confusion was obvious. She wasn't used to distance she didn't create. 2 days turned into 3. And that space, the space I used to fear, started feeling like oxygen. I cooked for myself, went to the gym with my buddy Jude, slept without feeling like my chest was in knots. The world didn't fall apart when I stopped reaching for her. Turns out the only thing that fell away was a version of me she kept shaping. By day 4, she broke. "Caleb, can we talk?" she asked, hovering in the doorway like she wasn't sure she was welcome. I closed my book. "Sure." She hesitated, picking through her words, something she hadn't bothered doing for months. "I feel like you're pulling away." "I'm giving you what you wanted," I said. "You didn't want me trying." "That's not what I meant," she said quickly. "You feel cold." "No, I feel self-respecting." Her cheeks colored, not from anger, but fear. Fear that the version of me she controlled had vanished. "I didn't think you'd actually change," she whispered. "I know," I said. "That's the issue." Her expression softened, like she was finally seeing the cost of her behavior. "Can we reset? Start again?" But something in me had settled. Once your eyes open, you can't go back to pretending you don't see. "What part do you want to start over from?" I asked. "Before things got tense," she said quietly. "Tense," I repeated. "Is that how you described talking to me, like I was beneath you?" She stiffened. She couldn't deny it. "I didn't mean it like that," she whispered. "Intent doesn't erase how it landed," I said. She sat beside me, leaving a respectful gap, Another first. I don't want to lose you, she murmured. The truth was ironic. She'd already lost a version of me who bet myself smaller to fit her moods. Then why did you treat me like I'd never leave? I asked. She swallowed. Hard. Because I thought you'd always stay. No matter what. I thought you'd never walk away. That confession landed heavy. I had mistaken her confidence for comfort. But it was really complacency. People stay, I said, until you give them nothing to stay for. Her eyes filled. And for once, I really saw her, stripped of arrogance. I'm sorry, she said, voice cracking. You didn't deserve how I treated you. I was overwhelmed, and I took it out on you. I shouldn't have. It was the first genuine apology I'd heard from her in ages. I appreciate that, I said quietly, but I'm not the same man anymore. She reached for my hand, hesitant. I want to try. I miss you, the version of you who cared so much. You missed a version of me who tolerated disrespect, I said. That's not fair, she whispered. It's completely fair. She let her hand fall. The silence between us wasn't cold. It was real, finally real. What do you want, Caleb? She asked softly. I want peace, I said, and stepping back gave me that. Her breath stuttered. So is it too late? I thought for a long moment, not out of spite, but truth. Once you taste peace after chaos, you don't run back into fire willingly. I don't know, I said. I'm not rushing into fixing what took months to break. I'm done begging for closeness. If this gets rebuilt, it won't be from my knees. A tear slipped down her cheek. She wiped it away fast, almost embarrassed. This is my fault, she whispered. It's not about fault, I replied. It's about patterns. And I'm not going back to the old pattern. She nodded, absorbing every boundary she never thought I'd enforce. I'll try. I'll show you, she said quietly. Good, I replied, standing. Then start by giving me space. Actual space. Not punishment. Just room to breathe. She looked up at me, regretful, shaken, understanding the weight of her own words coming back to her. Okay, she said. I'll give you that. I walked past her, not out of anger, but out of liberation. A freedom I should have claimed before she twisted me a man into a weapon. Funny thing is, once I stopped begging, she began. Not loudly, not desperately, but in the silent, trembling way regret always arrives. Too late, too honest. Because sometimes the moment you stop proving you're worthy is the moment they realize they never earned you in the first place.